There.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now we're going to get on to the second half of our show.
Yeah.
And we have a special guest today.
Yay!
We
Where's
are
the hand clap?
excited.
Yeah.
I am so excited to meet this
Yeah,
performing, recording artist,
Yeah.
songwriter.
Oh, yeah. That's
Ralph,
Right on.
Ralph Nervous?
Ralph Nervous.
Is that it?
That's the name I claim, but Ralph Navarro Jr. is my government name.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought you were actually nervous.
I am. I'm scared.
No, porque
scared right now.
dijiste Ralph nervous. I'm like, I don't mean nervous.
Yeah, long story with that, with the nervous part.
Yeah, I
when
wanna
I used
hear
to rap, I used to go by Nervous Habit. And then as I got older and transitioned to more than rap, then I just became Ralph Nervous.
Wow.
So,
Nice, okay, cool.
Wow, tell
Long
us
story.
about you, Ralph.
well, I'm a fan of the shows. I'm a long-time friend of Mona B. Also, she gave me my first radio shot when we met with Boogie Brown on KCAA. Yeah.
And I think Monibe's watching.
Yeah.
Watching, yeah.
And she gave me my first shot. One Super Bowl. Boogie Brown and Mona B had a gigs to do, so they let me run the whole 3-hour show, and
Oh, wow.
we created Moni Vision. It was our first when you.
Oh, I remember
Moni
Monivision.
It
Yes.
was our first live show where we had bands and DJs. Had a blast doing that, organizing that, and also we did the Moni. I forgot Chaotic Radio. We did that one too. We've had many adventures, me and Miss B. So
Aw.
gave me a lot of cool opportunities, and I thank her for that.
Yeah, well,
That's
she's
awesome.
really sorry she couldn't be here because she spoke very highly of you,
Awesome.
and I was looking forward to meeting you as well with
Awesome.
everything that she was saying. So
Thank you, and
thank you for coming out.
appreciate it. Also, shout out to Quetzalcoatl Band too.
Yay!
I know Paul's watching.
Paul's
Paul
watching.
Ramirez.
Yes.
Big shout out to
And,
Paul
and
Ramirez.
Anomaly, or is it
Anomaly.
Anomaly
Anomaly
I was
Productive.
going to say it wrong. I knew I
AKA
would.
Jess.
So tell me real quick, I'm looking
Limo.
at your shirt and it says at Sock Monkey.
Sock Monkey right there.
¿Qué es eso?
That's
What
where
is
I
that?
came to promote mostly was my gig. Was my band with my dad. He plays guitar. I'm the singer. Brucey Bruce on bass and my Uncle Renee on drums. And we're a 4-piece. We play a wide variety of music, top 40 funk. Only Spanish songs. I know the radio station's all hinted out is Suavecito.
Uh-huh.
And we do Oil Como Va. But we play from reggae, funk, blues,
Nice.
everything. That I pick all the music that we do. And the gig I'm promoting is for August 2nd at Colton Concerts in the Park. It's at Fleming, the stage down there in downtown Colton. We play 7 to 10. We want to pack that park. And
what day is that?
August 2nd, it's a Friday.
A Friday.
It's in a couple weeks. And also I play tomorrow at the 210 Tavern in Rancho. So if anyone's out in Rancho area, come check out my band at that bar.
Yeah, I've heard your band. I've seen you guys play. These guys are amazing, and then this guy's voice, I mean, it's awesome. I mean,
Thank you.
I mean, and I'm saying, I've known you a long time as well. So I mean, I've always supported you, and vice versa. So, but what made you get in the game from the beginning, brother? As far as musically, who was your influences and what have you?
Obviously, my dad, Ralph Navarro Sr., he played in a band from 14. He grew up in Redlands, and he grew up 13, 14 playing guitar, playing bands and local house parties all around, how they used to do back then. And I grew up just him practicing with all the guys, different bands, going to as Little Ralph or my tattoo, Dos Ralphis. That's a duo we have, Dos Ralphis. But I just listened to music, heard music, tasted music by biting on records. Sorry, everything
So
music.
you actually did taste music.
Yeah, everything. I love music, and at first, like I said, I'm really shy. I was really shy, but growing up, around 19, I started being on stage, and from then, I'm 40, just turned 43. So
That was it.
yeah, it became my confidence. It became my. I wasn't really good at anything, but when people sang, I got noticed. You feel invisible, and when you do something and people turn around, they notice you or they compliment you, the world tries to bring you down. But when I'm on stage or singing, I get uplifted. So it's
Wow.
I'm addicted to that, to feeling good. It's a bad habit.
So let me ask you, Are you gonna sing for us tonight?
Yes, I'm gonna play a couple jams. Monaby asked me to play a couple jams, and I picked there are two bands I'm gonna play. One of them's Nirvana, and I'm new to the ukulele, so forgive me. I just wanted to express it in this form, so I only know a couple songs and a Justin Timberlake song. But really quick before I play, I wanted to give a shout out to the kids who came in too, because I was listening, and I grew up coconut. Like I grew up not knowing what culture was, just local, and I started watching a John Leguizamo Latin History for Morons.
Yes, I love it.
And I watched that last night, and it just changed my mind of maybe
It's an eye opener.
yeah, maybe I was so nervous and I felt inferior growing up in a community where I might have been called racial slurs, and because I was predominantly white schools and growing up in Redlands and whatnot. Anyways, the point is, what would I have been what would I accomplished if I knew about my culture at a young age, like these kids, the young kids that were in here.
Right.
So I give it up to them to speak the truth rather than just keep feeling inferior or second class, because we're by no means not.
Right.
So that's why the Nirvana song. I could play that. I could play one for you now if you want.
Sure,
Whenever
let's
you're
hear it.
ready, we're
Whenever you're
ready.
ready, Ron.
I'm excited.
Do I just leave it on?
Here, have my stand.
And forgive me, I'm new, very less than a month to learning this instrument. I play guitar,
No apologies needed.
but I'm loud enough anyways.
Nice.
So this is my rendition. I always do renditions of songs. I don't never play. I'm not educated enough to play them like the radio. Sorry, I'm big. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ralph Nervous.
She eyes me like a Pisces when I am weak. I've been locked inside your heart-shaped box for weeks. I've been drawn into your magneton pit trap. I wish I could eat your cancer when you turn black. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Forever indebted to your priceless advice. Your advice. Meat eating orchids forgive no one just yet. That's a cue. I'll call it there. I'm not gonna play those songs for you guys. That was a cue to end.
Oh my
That was so
goodness.
Sorry.
That was
awesome.
badass.
Thank you.
I loved
That
it.
was really good. No, sorry about that. The
Orlando.
stand's loose.
Oh, okay.
That's why
No worries.
You gotta, and
It was
then
meant to
when
be.
you have to hold the microphone just right, and
There you
it
go.
doesn't hold that position. Sorry about that.
Well,
Thank
that
you.
Was
That was
cool.
meant to
and
be-
I'm,
meant
I'm
to end
watching
there.
Orlando
That was
just
good.
right here.
My
watching
son was
it.
mesmerized.
It's like amazed.
You know who
Yeah,
Nirvana
he
is?
He was rocking
Do you
out.
know who Nirvana is?
I've heard it. I think I've heard of them before.
It's like a '90s band,
Increase
grunge
the
band.
microphone.
What'd you say?
I said I think I've heard of them though.
Yeah.
One of my favorite bands. That's where I got the NIR from, the Nirvana part. I grew up in the 80s, 90s, so
Cool.
shout out to them.
Yep.
But that's I'll just showing like a range of music we do, the Sock Monkey and karaoke and whatnot. That we do rock, funk, blues, like I said, all those kind of things. But
And
so
you're gonna be somewhere in Rancho tomorrow.
tomorrow night we're gonna be from 8 to 11. We're gonna be at 210 Tavern. It's right off of Carnelian, 6620 Carnelian Street, out there in Rancho. So Yeah.
Have you written any music on your own?
Yes, I have a lot. I wrote, helped write some songs for some local artists around here. I do have my songs on YouTube. You just Google Ralph Nervous, NIRVUS. I put out one album 2 years ago on acoustic guitar.
Really?
Yeah, when me and Mona B were at the Chaotic Radio, they sponsored me to do a 5-song album. So
Wow.
I wrote 5 tracks. One song with a cat named Caesar Simo.
Uh-huh.
He's a guitar player. I think he plays for Brittany Nicole. I believe so.
Oh,
he's
good.
really good. And I wrote a few songs with him. I like to collaborate. Wrote songs with Anomaly. More
Oh,
rap,
Anomaly?
more
Cool.
rap bass.
Mm-hmm.
You could Google Nervous Anomaly. You'll see me and him made beats. We make beats. When I'm, if it's in key.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Oh yeah, I said if it's in key though, but
Yeah, no.
but I get it. And but I'm looking for with the whole opening of the mind from the culture, and I want to write songs that help people. Like inspire people. Most of my songs are all self biographical, or I take the problems and I put it down, and then it comes out to something. And you could find those on any YouTube or my Instagram or anywhere. I post 60-second clips of that in all my songs.
Your voice is amazing, and I can't put my finger on like who you remind me of, but who are you like inspired by? Because your voice is like awesome.
Thank you very much. People say I sound familiar to CeeLo Green. They keep saying that, but he wasn't my.
Okay.
I didn't grow up. I didn't grow up
That's
listening
right.
to him.
Okay.
But I call myself
Yeah, that's kinda
CeeLo
Yeah.
Bean. SILO Bean. I'd rather go by CeeLo Bean. But I don't try to sound like that dude at all. But I'm
You have your own.
chubby,
You have
I'm
your own
bald-headed.
style, but
Right.
I just didn't. I was wondering if you were inspired by any.
Stevie
sing-
Wonder, of course. Music Soul Child. He's he's one of my favorite singers. Lauryn Hill. Those are the people I grew up. Before I started singing, when I would come home from work, I would go in the shower and I would put in one of my favorite albums and I would sing till I couldn't stand the cold water anymore. That's how I trained myself. Initially, I'd be like just singing my Stevie Wonders or my Lauryn Hills until the water went so cold that I had to get out. So it's like you got to put in all that much time. You have to be good at something. You have to do things over and over and over and over and over without it seeming like it being work. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about getting into, like, for example, America's Got Talent and things like that?
I was supposed to audition last month. I tried out 2 times. One time I got past a few rounds, not on TV, but NBC came to my job and they followed me around work. So did I think about it? I tried it. It's so nerve-wracking, and I didn't know if I wanted that life of fame. I thought I did growing up, but then when you get a little bit close to it, it's not what you think it is, and the things you have to do to be successful. I didn't feel comfortable doing.
Right.
So I was like, well, like I said, I went into deep depression, to keep it real. After I got to a certain taste of it, I thought it wasn't what I wanted. And then I worked my whole half of my life to get somewhere, and it wasn't what I wanted.
Wow.
So then I was like, dang, that wasn't going to bring me happiness being on the road. It wasn't going to be, I have a family. It's not going to pay benefits for your future.
Right.
And I'm not Bruno Mars, or I'm not something like that. And I wouldn't be able to write songs that would sell your soul, to keep it real. I just couldn't do it. So, but sorry to be a bummer, but that's where I was going to talk about not being in the limelight so much, like being on shows and stuff. I just want to reorganize what my plan is to have longevity, and speak some kind of truth rather than just take people away.
I think
And
that's
to
very.
enjoy
I'm
what
sorry.
you're doing. I'm sorry.
I think that's very humble of you.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah, but life did humble me. I wanted to bring that real clearly up. Like, when you're growing up, you're arrogant. You think you know it all.
You are.
You think you know it all. And then you realize that you reap what you sow.
Right.
And so I stepped away. I'm not so... I used to be... I thought I knew it, and I would tell people what to do, and now I'm like... I don't know that much. You know, there's so much more to learn.
We have to learn every day.
Yeah.
And one random fact is my company reads this water meter. I grew up 19 years reading these meters all around this neighborhood.
So
Oh,
what do you do?
nice.
Now I moved to another position, but I was a meter reader for West Valley Water
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
neat.
for 19 years. They barely moved me out for a shoulder injury. They moved me to an office job. So that's why I'm gaining more weight.
Join the club.
Back to the ukulele. We've had a couple other, or just was it just that one young lady who played the ukulele?
Oh yeah.
Is that what it is?
I
thought
just-
you put the
yeah.
thing in the dryer and it's frying.
I just adore that instrument, and I feel like, you know, right now that it's summertime, when you play the ukulele, it's like you can have it during the summer and the winter by the fire, the summer by the beach, or
Or
you
by
know,
the
bonfire.
pool in the
Yeah.
backyard.
Is there any other instruments that you play?
I play more fluently the guitar. I could have brought in Be Safe, but I wanted to stretch and just say, let me try and see how it goes. I like to do that. Guitar is my main one, and then on keyboard, I play bass because it's kind of the same, but on keyboard, all the beats are done on keyboard now, you know, mostly. So
Yeah.
I don't want to say I'm a musician. I'm more of a writer and mostly a vocalist and a writer. That's what I love to do, and mostly collab with people. If anyone wants to collab, I like to target your song. You know, you give me a bunch of lyrics, bunch of words, random postcards, text messages, and I'm able to make songs.
Wow.
My most
cool.
best song I wrote for someone was for Jessica. Previously Jessica Baeza. I wrote a Dear Mama for a song on her album about her mom. So that you can find that on YouTube also. But that's one of the most deepest songs I ever wrote. And I tried to help Mona be a couple times.
I was just gonna say, didn't you help with was it the writing or the beat for the song for Monibi?
Ocean Blue.
Yes.
Yeah, I came up. She gave me like a bunch of stuff to say, and then I was like, and I came up with the melody and me and Anomaly came up with the beginning of the music, and then Anomaly is just awesome on the piano.
He
and whatnot.
is.
That's
Shout
such a
out to
beautiful-
him.
Yeah.
His drive, his determination, is unstoppable. So shout out.
He
to
sure
him.
is.
Yeah, he's really determined.
That is a beautiful song.
It is. I was
It
just gonna
really
say.
is,
I
yeah.
mean, just the lyrics on that song. I mean, just blows your mind. Just like beautiful song. It really is.
Yes, it was. She's been wanting to put that song out for a long time.
Yeah.
So I was glad to be a part of that project.
You were talking about collaboration. Have you ever done anything with your dad?
I want to, since he just retired. I definitely want. I keep saying that. I want to slow down, stop gigging, and just record with him. He's writing his own songs. We're just two different styles. And it's a weird thing about me and my dad was when I joined his band. He used to be in a band called 10 East, and he was running that band. And then it kind of slowly formed to Sock Monkey, where I'm in control. I'm the guy who gets taxed and everything.
Like he passed it over to you.
Or yeah, pass it over, and it feels weird when people are telling me to turn down because it's too loud, and I have to tell my dad to turn down. He's just kind of like, dude, like,
Are you sure you're a musician?
yeah. But the same thing is I have to put my dad in check because he likes to rock. He likes to play loud. So that's a weird situation to be in, is to be in charge of your dad. So shout out to my dad for dealing with me on that level. He's very patient.
So you say that you guys are different. So how different is it? Is it that your dad is more into rock and you're more into, like, for example, the old school R&B, hip hop, etc.?
He's more into jazz.
Oh, okay.
wow.
Yeah, he's more into jazz and instrumentals. He's not as verbally as expressive as me. Like, that's why I'm the singer, and he's never really. I never seen him sing one song yet.
Oh wow.
So I would like to pull that out of him and help him get to that point, just to get comfortable enough to sing. Because I believe we all have a voice, whether it's in tune or not. So, but yeah, in that aspect, writing with my dad, no, but I do want to in the future, of course.
Well, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
You guys would have like a little album or a little single with you guys. That would be awesome, bro.
I do want to write because I've been seeing the oldies explosion come about. I wanted, because he's more musically talented, so if he could just do a melody, I could just drop some lyrics on it. But I've been wanting to write some oldies for people because I see it coming back as a wave, and money, and a lot of money I would assume would be, they say, as in songwriting. And so I'm definitely interested to one of your guests. I don't know if his name was Andrew. I reached out to him. He was an oldie singer, like guy who wears glasses.
Andrew.
I don't know, Lizipski or something.
Oh, Matthew.
Oh,
Matthew.
Oh,
Legaspi.
Matt
Sorry,
Yes.
Legaspi.
my bad.
Yes.
But I will reach out to him I said, but we'll see if we'll put it in the air again. See if
Yeah,
he's.
We're
Yeah.
getting a hello, hi everyone, from Corey Ramirez
Hi, Corey.
and Uriel Campos. He's saying hola from Indiana.
Nice.
Deborah.
Thank you.
Nice.
All the way up there.
Yeah, well, he stayed up late because it's
Yes.
a lot later over there.
Yes.
Like
Right.
3 hours.
Ramirez.
That's like probably midnight or 12:30 by now.
Thank you for
Are
joining
you
Thank you for
us.
staying
are
up
you
late,
gonna
brother.
play something else for us?
I could play one more.
Yeah.
I'll play one more.
Paul Ramirez said, Orale, Ralph Navarro Jr., the best male vocalist of the Inland Empire.
Oh,
Ah.
Appreciate you, man. And I'll be on that album. I'll be at your house soon. So yeah, I'll play one more.
Sure. Let me turn.
You should have came, Paul.
Lupe, yeah, thank you. Lupe, little team is right here with me because I'm afraid they're going to take him away, so.
Oh,
'Cause I'm
let's-
harboring a legal armadillo, so. Yeah, so.
¿Cómo se llama?
Little Timmy.
Little Timmy.
Yeah, give him a white name.
I'm trying to look at him through the wires. Let's see.
Don't
Yeah.
let I see it.
Yeah, he's okay.
ladies and gentlemen, once again, my good friend
That's right.
Ralph Nervous.
All right. See what happens this time. See if I
Without
get
the
it.
mic fail.
Yeah.
Almost pressed.
Sing along if you know it. Hey girl, is he everything you wanted in a man?
Oh, yes.
No, I gave you the world. Had me in the palm of your hand. Why your love went away? Can't really to understand. Thought it was me and you, baby. Me and you until the end. But I guess I was wrong. Don't wanna think about it, don't wanna talk about it. I'm just so sick about it. Can't believe it's ending this way. Feeling confused about it, feeling the blues about it. Can't believe it's fair. Is it the way it should be going down? Is this how we say goodbye? Should've known better when you came around, that you were gonna make me cry. Breaking my heart to watch you run around, 'cause I know that you're living a lie. That's okay, baby, 'cause in time you will find. Goes around, goes around, goes around, goes all the way back around. What goes around, goes around, goes around, goes all the way back around.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Just so
Thank you,
know,
guys.
Mike Torres Jr., he said, that ass.
Thank you.
Like with 5 exclamation marks.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so I gotta get a strap for that guitar. It keeps looking out of my hand, like, and the nerves. You start tensing up. It's so serious, the nerves.
That's
But yeah, appreciate it, guys. I'm gonna go home. I don't even have to push the gas pedal. I'll be fine
That's
off
right.
the energy.
Oh, yeah, you gotta love that. Yeah, you know, you forget. You forget how it feels after a while. I remember my first couple of shows, it's like you get home all pumped up and stuff.
Yeah, I have a lot of energy. That's why I instead of playing the guitar and going safe, I try to stretch it, and then that adrenaline is so crazy. It's like, woo! Sorry, if I can put it in words.
Yeah, just like, you know, when you're DJing, for example. You're DJing a big show, you know, and sometimes at the beginning, you know, like right before you go on stage, you're nervous, like, my God, how am I gonna, you know, how am I gonna perform in front of all these people? But then when you get the energy from the people, you know, that's
forget
like a
about it.
high you don't want to get off of, you know what I mean? And then when at the end of the day, you're just like, oh, that felt good, you know. It's almost like, you know, having that beer, you know what I mean? And,
Nah.
know what I mean?
Hey, by the way, Paul said, Connie, I will visit soon, hermana. William Campos said, that was awesome. Deborah Esteban said, awesome. Rosa Morales said, I love his voice. And Corey said, wow, awesome job.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank
thank
you,
you, guys.
Deborah Esteban. She thinks this show is great.
Powerful.
Thank you.
I like your the what you guys have built here because it's a lot of people's paying attention to your show.
Thank you.
Thank
know,
you.
I see your supporters are really supporters.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
not like they're not fake with it.
Yeah.
Your supporters are real. So
Thank you.
Thank
Well,
you.
we're also I'm getting texts, and I have a text here from my comadre Becky in Stockton, and right now she just sent me this text about you.
okay,
I'm gonna read it to you.
okay,
Uh-oh.
all right.
Uh-oh.
She says, he is somebody I would like to listen to in a small nightclub with lights dim and drinking some wine.
Yep.
Okay.
Come
Right
on
now?
She said,
No, that's
said
kidding.
his voice is nice and sweet.
Thank you, thank you.
All right. Becky, I let him know. So there you go. But
Yes. Can I
I
hire
use
you
this
from my
one.
backyard for I'll have put a fire and
Yeah, that's our favorite gigs. Backyard parties,
Well, how-
favorite gigs.
Awesome.
If that little ukulele with my band or just with my dad is like way like bigger. You know, like I don't have to worry about nothing. I just do what I do and just sing. So my favorite song to sing with my dad's band is When I Get Lost, Feel by Delegation. Oh honey, by
Oh,
Delegation.
Oh, Honey.
oh honey.
When
Sing a
my
little more. Sing a little
Yeah.
more. Acapella.
Keep going.
Get it.
Keep
Get
going.
it.
that song.
Yeah.
I need my brother Bruce on that. He does we do 3-part harmonies on that song.
Really?
So it's kind of like
Oh,
but that's
Oh, so you just teased us.
my bad. You have to come out to the August 2nd. You guys have got to go to the park. It's a really good place to promote. Also, it's going to be the whole community there. You know about Colton.
So do you still rap?
Share.
Yeah,
Why are you
I still
laughing?
rap. Yeah.
Can you bust a freestyle?
Nah, I don't do this. But
You can't say that.
Saludos by Torres Jr.
They asked, can you sing Suavecito in English?
Oh, there you
Verse
go.
from Justine.
Rosa.
What does that mean?
in
Can you
English,
sing what?
Suavecito in English. Verse from Justine?
That was Rosa Morales right there.
I don't know what she means
No,
by
I don't
verse
know.
from Justine.
Is
let me
it like
let
a
me pull up the
separate-
lyric
is it-
real
is
quick,
it
and
a
I'll do
different
a
style
verse of
song?
Suavecito though.
Oh wait, I think Justine has the actual verses in English.
Oh, it's a version.
Yeah, it's an English version.
Oh no, I never
Suavecito.
heard that.
Okay, let me. Well, no, it's too much. Maybe if you
Yeah.
sing it in Spanish, you know,
Yeah.
that'll be better.
All right. So, or you want me to do that?
Oh no.
I could-
Whatever you want to do.
I'll do it real quick.
Because you've got a lot of listeners, right, Becky?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I never sang in Acapulco.
What the hell, Lupes? Dijo, yes, I love that dong.
Dong?
What?
She meant song.
bit
She
TMI.
meant song.
And we got kids in the house, so you know.
Hold it down.
Can you guys do the la la la's with me?
That's
Sure.
right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we'll do it.
All right, count us, count
Which
us in.
one of us?
That.
Okay.
Okay, I only know a couple parts.
All right, just the laws.
Okay.
I know,
there you go.
okay, I'll do
All
that.
right.
There you go.
Ready.
La
La la la.
Keep going.
La 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 la.
Come on. I never. Oops, never mind. I can't do it because you guys are in the wrong key.
Yeah.
Oh, blame it on us.
Yeah, we are. You're like,
Never.
you're like,
Never.
we never
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Like, I
Okay.
never.
We're
Yeah, it's like
amateurs.
that.
We're
Yeah,
amateurs.
Wait. But we never claimed to be singers.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
That's why I was like,
we were
you had me
assisting
way
you.
up there. You had me way up there. Okay. Oh, next time. Next time.
Oh my God. Look at
No,
that.
redo.
You guys are getting it though.
Look at what Becky sent me.
Okay, let's try it one
We've
more
been
time.
known
One more
to do
time.
that song a couple times.
Okay.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my
Let's try
That's your
God.
jam.
One more time. One more time. Okay, ready?
In the right key.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
La 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 la. La la la.
I never met a girl like you in my life. I never met a girl like you in my life.
Woo!
Sorry for breathing on you guys.
No, that was beautiful. See?
I was reading this comment. I don't know what Lucas
Okay,
said.
Victor,
Okay,
your
your
neck.
neck. Ah, I get it. What?
What did she say?
Lupe, you gotta put your glasses on.
What are you talking?
Ponte los lentes, Lupe, dice. Victor, okay, Victor, your neck?
Oh, you're next.
I'm next. Oh, okay.
I see.
Okay,
You gotta
okay,
be
thank you,
fluent
thank you. Yeah.
in typos here.
Yeah, there's a lot of typos, Lupe. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Sorry
That
for
was
sweating all over
no,
you.
that was
Oh,
beautiful.
you're all good, brother. You're all good.
So
No
how can we
apologies.
get a hold of you? How can the listeners get a hold of you if they want to talk
for,
to you?
Facebook would be Ralph Navarro Jr. That's easy.
Henry in the house.
What's up, Henry? And Instagram is at Ralph Nervous, NIRVUS, or Ralph NIRVUS. And that's the best way is to find me is through those social medias. Yeah, and also I wanted to promote my chains right here. Nervous chains, like the same way.
I was getting a kick out of that little tape recorder.
Micro cassette.
Yeah, I used
And
to use those for my
Can you
answering
tell
machine
him
all
who
back.
who
That's
noticed
cool.
your chain?
Your son came up to me in the lobby and said, "Sick chain."
I
But
actually have one. Remember? You
oh
gave me
yeah, the black and white one.
one. Yeah, I
So-
wear it every gig. I wear it.
Because one thing I found about these chains, if it's a conversation piece, like
Yeah.
you walk into anywhere and people's like, "I like your chain," so it's just a good way if you're shy to get attention.
Yeah.
That's one of the tricks. But I sell them on Instagram at Nervous Chains for like $10, or at my shows I'll have them. Any of my shows, I'll.
But
I'll
do they
usually-
have anything in it?
You have to buy it to find out. You have to buy it to find out, but.
It's a sex tape. No, I'm just kidding. A little one.
Victor, we have children here.
Oh, I forget. Well, at least that's something bad.
No, that's how they came to existence.
Exactly.
Right. It's the
Mijo,
beginning
do you
of
have
it.
any questions for this guy?
Hey, like I told my son.
I mean, you've been inspired by people, obviously, and really, does it disappoint you that it didn't turn out the way you wanted it, all your life?
Let me answer. I think like I'm not done yet. For one, I'm not dead yet. But what I was saying before in the interview is that I did a few things cool. One of the coolest things I did was I have 2 tracks with Mellow Man Ace on YouTube.
Oh, that's cool.
I went to meet him. He mentored me briefly, and there's cool stuff I did, and I want to find the way, like as a family man, that I can be successful and not be away from home. You know what I'm saying? That life of doing that. I don't know. I know I'm not a dancer. You know, I'm a singer. I would love to do shows and do a lot of video stuff. You know, because YouTube, you can make money on YouTube.
Yes.
That's what I'm looking forward to mostly, and especially with Finale, is to do. Well, with the ukuleles, we have 2 ukuleles now. So he has one, I have one, and it's a trip to play a Hawaiian to be Mexican, play a Hawaiian instrument, singing rock music.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's
that
like-
is cool.
It's very
it's different.
diverse.
Yeah, so it's like singing with the
Remember-
soulful voice. You know what I'm saying? It's like all these cultures coming together. So it's like I said, I'm not done yet. Like my mind wants to be successful. I want to retire now. You know, but I want to see how I could do it more of an adult way, more than super fame.
Yes.
You know, and that's where songwriting, I believe, is going to be helpful. That's why I said if anyone think the voice is okay, my lyrics is better because I just tap into the soul. Like you can't sing so passionately without feeling those feelings.
Right.
Do you know? So that's hopefully that answers your question.
Oh my goodness, Mijo.
Say thank you, son.
You
Right on, bro. Like,
you
I
need to
appreciate
come
it.
on our show
Yeah,
more
you-
often. You
you're
have
real.
deep
You're the real deal.
questions here.
Gee,
Yeah.
I
That was a
wonder who he
beautiful
gets it
question,
from.
Mijo. That was a really good question, Mijo.
Thank you.
I like that. That's awesome.
And also, like I said, I play guitar more fluently. I could do shows just like the young people said. I want to learn more about my culture, and that's where I first saw you, Connie. Was at Chicano Park. I filmed the videos for. I was one of the filmers for Quetzalcoatl Band.
Oh,
okay.
you seen me there?
Yeah, you're in your brown beret.
Yes.
Brown beret.
And I went to a couple of brown beret meetings like 5 years ago. I was interested in building my community and my culture also. So anything I could help, let me know. Let me know what I can do for you guys.
Yeah, same thing. You know,
Nice,
like
nice.
you know, even me as a DJ. You know, I mean, if you ever want me to collab with you, where you know, with some beats or scratches or what have you, you know where to reach me, bro.
Appreciate it. Thank
You
you,
know what I
man.
mean? Because I support you, dog, and you're a great guy, and I mean, I know your family, y'all bunch of really beautiful people. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Thank you.
I got a question now. What's your main style of music? What is it that you like the most, and what's the music that you can do? And I'm actually asking for myself.
Yeah. My favorite are love songs. It's my favorite.
But do you do like music, Spanish music?
Not yet. Just those ones, the Suavecitos. And I'm learning more about that. It was only because I started out in a rock band for 5 years. I was in all alternative band, and then I went to top 40 in soul, R&B, and now I'm learning. We're doing some oldies, like some old oldie standard stuff. We're trying to play for more, be more diverse.
Right.
It was more. So I'm working on doing those things. Like I said,
cool.
My daughter's in dual immersion, where she's speaking like 80% Spanish to 20% English in her
that's
school.
Nice.
And she's in ballet folklorico. Shout out to Avery.
Nice. Oh, sweet.
So,
Nice.
Mona danced with their groups before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she did. She sang. She didn't dance when she sang while they danced behind her.
What doesn't Marley do?
Right.
You know,
Right.
she does everything. She's just amazing.
So I'm saying I'm learning about the culture, bro. Like I'm learning. Takes time to learn those, but I am down to learn just because
cool.
I want to broaden my my skills on that.
That's cool, yeah.
So thank you.
So it's like, I'm just asking if somebody wants to collaborate with you or something, somebody has a project with you, just more or less your style or way you can work with and stuff.
Yeah, all of them except for, unfortunately, Spanish.
Spanish.
Yeah, like,
I
I feel
get
bad,
it.
but it was like that way my whole life. Like a reverse discrimination. Not saying that you were, but
No.
I did feel that when I managed Taco Bell's.
Yeah.
Shout out to Taco Bell. They're probably listening. But they, some of the workers didn't speak English, and they would, because I was who I was, they didn't,
Yeah.
like they just didn't respect me as much, and it was
That's
weird.
funny, yeah.
So I always felt like I didn't know where to fit in.
Oh,
I
see.
So
Yeah, a lot of people are like that. Like Monaby, and I hope she doesn't mind that I said that. She always said that she never really did fit in because she's kind of, she's white and she's Mexican and, I don't know what else she is, you know what I'm saying? So she always had a problem fitting in as well. So me, I don't care. So scared.
just the way it was, and it made me go deeper into music and write more.
Which is kind of good.
Yeah, so now I'm learning to embrace my culture more. So I'm excited about that, and what else that will definitely bring more different styles of music, like Quetzalcoatl Band and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they're saying, but I like their vibe.
Yeah, a really good one.
It's an energy.
Yes.
So, but I appreciate your guys' time and
Oh,
listening.
thank you.
Well, thank you.
I just wanted to ask you, so you're local, you live around here.
Colton.
You said that you
nice.
have a daughter. How old is she?
Avery, she just turned 7, and I have another daughter. I have a bunch of kids, you know what I'm saying?
Pretty much.
12.
It's that singing that'll do it every time.
I
Huh?
swear it is.
With the dark room or something?
Nah,
With wine, a little bit of wine.
Let's not go there.
But
¿Qué se está haciendo ahí dentro? We're
Hey,
developing pictures.
So how many children do you have?
I have 4.
Oh, nice.
Casey, she'll be 22. Julian, he'll be 18. Ariana, she'll be 13, and Avery, she's just turning 7.
Anyone interested in music?
My daughter sings around the house, but my other kids, no, they're more artistic than vocals. But we'll see. I would love to share that with them.
Yeah.
And I try to give lessons to kids too on how to write songs and how to play guitar. I do those things also, or anybody. But
Yeah, I need to learn how to play guitar.
so hit me up anyway.
So once again, how can we get a hold of you? For
Once
a
ag-
gig or just to find out what's going on?
Yeah, Sock Monkey. You could for a gig, Sock Monkey at Sock Monkey. That's a good way if
got
you
that?
know.
Yes.
You can find my gigs there. I run this page, so that's the easiest one to find me. I'm gonna let it be easier spelled because
Okay.
since it's a visual. At Sock Monkey, you can find me. I'll reach back right away. And,
And you spell monkey Munky.
like
Yes.
funky.
Okay, so if they're looking for Oh,
Why sock?
Sock monkey. It's SUK.
That's okay.
S-O.
Not suck
Okay.
monkey.
Oh,
People call me that before. People did say that.
Oh.
But
Speaking
what
of-
what is
speaking of
what's the
that.
SOK or sock?
Sock monkey.
like
Yeah.
like sock without the C. You just like
Yeah, it was the
purposely
one of those
just
dolls
spell.
I found in the trash. Those little those stuff.
Oh yes,
Stuffed sock
something.
monkey?
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
read meters, so I found it in the trash, and one of my buddies said, "Sock monkey." He said, "Sock monkey," and then I just kind of formulated it to look better, visually. I spelled it like that.
Yeah.
I always spell it a little bit different every time.
Rosa said, "If you're single."
No, I'm married,
Sorry, Rosa, he's married.
but
Ladies, stop already.
They always ask.
it's that kind of show. That's why you guys brought me
this
here.
You're like,
No,
I'm just
this is
kidding.
not the dating game. No, it doesn't work that
come
way.
on down.
And I'm not Chuck Rollery, okay? No. Way back, 2 and 2.
I know.
So how long has Sock Monkey been in existence? Like, how long have you guys been together?
Like 5 or 6 years. We're based out of my dad's garage in Colton, and it's been different musicians, but me and my dad have been the core. And I wouldn't do a gig with when my dad calls it quits. Then I'll stop the Sock Monkey, and I'll just work on other stuff. But as of right now, we're doing it.
Nice.
That's
So,
right.
like I said, house parties, anything, house parties. Those are our favorite gigs because we get to drink for free. Like, I'm not even lying about that. We get to eat and drink. We don't gotta put our money back.
Yeah, you
But
know.
we love those things. We play those often. Weddings, birthdays, holidays. So hook us up. We're not even expensive, and I'll work a deal with my money too. I'm not trying to get rich off it. Just trying to reach as many people as I
Of
can.
course. Oh, that's
Just
nice.
to get
That's
out
right.
there.
I gotta pay my guys, but we'll work something out.
Hey, when would you come down with the Taco Wednesday?
Yeah.
This Wednesday,
Next
No.
Wednesday.
well, I'm gonna be in Laughlin.
Oh,
Go to the river.
There you
So
go.
yeah, I'm gonna get out of
Good
get out of
choice.
Cali.
Nice.
yeah. You're gonna go into the pan.
The what?
The boiling pan. What do you call cooking pan?
No.
It's like 120.
I love Laughlin.
Yeah, I'll be in the river. I'll be in the water. the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
No,
time.
you won't be able to tell.
I'm shaped like a seal. I got it. So,
Yeah, well,
anyways,
I resemble that.
so
Well, thank you so much.
Yes,
for
it was a
coming
pleasure
out.
having
Appreciate
you.
And we want you to come back.
I will. I'll
Please.
come back
Definitely.
with a better instrument or a track or something like that. I would love to.
Ukulele is fine,
I like it.
but you could bring the other instruments too.
Yes,
appreciate
because we
it,
want to
guys.
hear more. We didn't
Bring
hear enough,
dancers.
first
Okay.
of all. So be
Bring
ready
dancers.
to hear, to sing a little more.
I appreciate it.
And we definitely want to hear you come back.
Thank you.
Thank you. And
Appreciate it.
anytime you're going to be doing a gig or something, let us know. We'll promote it for you as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
you.
So we definitely want to do that.
I want to thank everyone who's watching on the little phone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you once again.
Hey.
Once again, that's my
Victor.
boy.
Hey, blessings
Rock
to
notice.
set. Blessings to set.
Blessings.
So, Victor, you're going to put something on?
Something like.
Music, música.
Oh, perdón.
Señor.
Tengo que preguntar.
Come on, ponte las pilas.
I forget.
Aquí tengo mi lingerie. Ahí te va, pues.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
That's
Yeah.
nice. That's very nice. It goes to Moni.
I can't hear.
That was very nice.
I think my lens
That
is
is so
dirty.
cool.
What?
You sing
José, ¿cómo estás? Uriel Campos dice, I'm single, but can't